Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on some recent Cars diecast reveals. So, a new car from the Cars/NASCAR crossover series has just been revealed, and in addition to that, I'm going to be going over some new Deluxes that were revealed last week, as well as a few new singles that were revealed today. And before I go over my thoughts on these new reveals, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you go in the description of this video and vote on the poll for who you want to see me review next from my Christmas haul. I was originally going to put up a review today, but then I saw this new NASCAR release, and I decided I wanted to do a video going over my thoughts on it, and then I decided, you know what, may as well discuss the other recent reveals as well, since I planned to do a video on the new Deluxes, but then decided to do one on the NASCAR cars when they were revealed really soon after. But hey, doing this video gives you guys a bit more time to vote on that poll. Anyway though, let's get started by going over my thoughts on these new reveals. Up first, we have some new cars revealed from Smith's Toys, who have really been killing it lately with putting up new high-quality images of new releases up on their online store. And I'd love to use their online store, but I'm in America, and they're stationed out of the UK. I don't even know if we have Smith's Toys stores in America. I'm not too sure on that. Anyway, though, up first, we have Francesco. So remember just a second ago when I said they were doing a really good job with putting up high-quality images of the new releases? Well, they don't have a picture up for Francesco yet, but he's out there, he exists. They have a picture of his back, but not him on the card. Not like Francesco on the card is really anything too special. We already can assume what it'll look like. They've been using the same picture of Francesco for years. He's really not all that exciting. I just thought that I'd mention that he was revealed. Revealed alongside Francesco was a much more interesting re-release, Ruby Easy Oaks, the Easy Idle racer from Cars 1, who I don't believe we've seen out since that 2-pack in 2015 with his Pity, which is how I got him. I'm not really interested in Ruby here since, as I just said, I already have him, but you know, it's always great to get re-releases of the Cars 1 Piston Cup racers, and of course this is his first time being made in Thailand, so there are some slight differences. Looks like his eyes are a little bit bigger, but that's basically it. Up next, I'm going to go over the new wave of singles recently revealed on a website called... I'm sorry, I don't want to attempt to pronounce it because I'll probably pronounce it way off, but this is a new wave of 6 Deluxes. And of that wave of 6, unfortunately, only 2 of them are really notable. This new wave includes Red, who is fine. It's Red, there's really nothing special about him. And it also includes not just Miss Fritter, but Miss Fritter, Dr. Damage, and Arvy. All 3 of them in one wave, making up half of the wave since there are only 6 cars. Definitely a little disappointed that half of the wave is made up of these guys, but hey, maybe that means that we won't see them again in later Deluxe waves in this year. Maybe they're getting them all out of the way now. Honestly, I doubt it though. We'll probably see Miss Fritter again in another case or 2. But those were the uninteresting guys. Now let's talk about the interesting guys, starting off with the first new release of this wave, Team 95 and 51 Mater. It's Mater with a 95 and 51 hat. This Mater leaked online, I want to say like 2 years ago now, and we all assumed he was cancelled. I have quite a bit to say about this guy. Up first, you're probably thinking what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, this guy doesn't need to be a Deluxe, okay? Guys, you were pushing it with Josh Coolant, you were pushing it with the tractors, but this Mater, especially when Mater with 95 hat wasn't a Deluxe, and this is basically the same hat, but just with a 51 attached. Especially when the fan favorites Mater, the Team 95 Mater, had a bigger hat than this Mater does. And he wasn't a Deluxe, he was a single release in the fan favorite series. This is definitely Mattel just doing what they always do, making cars that are slightly bigger than usual a Deluxe, just so that you pay a few extra dollars for them. And on the subject of the fan favorite series, we all assumed that this would be a part of it back when it leaked a while back. And yeah, I've got a feeling that it was probably planned for it, considering it's named Team 95 and 51 Mater. It shares the naming conventions with the rest of the fan favorite series. Add that to the fact that Mater doesn't even wear this hat in Cars 3, which I think is a total missed opportunity. Really kind of disappointed that they went with a Mater with a hat that didn't even appear in the movie compared to the several he does have, but that's beyond what I'm saying right now. Yeah, to me this definitely seems like a car planned for fan favorites, but fan favorites stopped, and now here he is in the main line, and he's a deluxe here. I'll still be picking up this Mater. Really like all the Mater variants, but a little disappointed by this one, especially because it's a deluxe. And the final deluxe in this wave, my personal favorite, the one that I think is the most interesting despite being an updated re-release and not a new release. This is LeRoy Traffic with snow tires. This guy has been on so many rumor lists over the years. I'm pretty sure he was planned for a re-release way back in the 2017 mainline. Of course, he was originally a deluxe back in 2010. But now, here he finally is in 2021. I feel like every single year I've heard that, oh, we're going to get LeRoy Traffic with snow tires this year. And we finally have him. Well, we have him back, that is. The original LeRoy Traffic with snow tires, in my opinion, was just this really strange color. I don't know why they chose to make him that color compared to what he is in the movie, especially because it's so different than the accurate color of his regular diecast. And I'm really glad that for this re-release that he's finally had after 10.5 to 11 years now, he has been fixed to have the accurate color. But that's not the only thing that's different about him, because his expression has actually been changed too. LeRoy Traffic with snow tires, he was looking up in the corner and smiling. But for the re-release, which you're seeing on screen now, he has the eye expression of the regular LeRoy Traffic while having the smiling mouth expression of the snow tire variant. It's a really strange mix. The eyes and the mouth, I don't think they work too well together. I'm very glad that they fixed his colors, but I really would have preferred if they kept the expression the same, because it looks much more natural than what it ended up being. Really happy to see this get a re-release, though. Really happy to see it be accurate. A little disappointed, though, that the artwork didn't change and it's just the regular LeRoy Traffic artwork, but I probably shouldn't be complaining because we finally have this re-release after years and years of waiting. Very glad to see him again. And finally, probably the most interesting release of this entire video, the NASCAR Pit Crew Luigi and Guido, new cars in the NASCAR/Cars crossover line that I first discussed last week, and they were really the reason why I wanted to do this video in the first place. These were found by Pixar Guy 95 on Instagram. I first saw them when they were reposted on the Tap Talk Cars community, but again, I didn't find these guys. That was Pixar Guy 95 over on Instagram who did. So, let's talk about this Luigi and Guido. They're of course in the same style as the crew chief Mater. Luigi has his headset. He's got the NASCAR Ask Rusty's logo on his sides and on his hood. And Guido actually has the tire gun. And I gotta say, I really like these guys. I liked them a whole lot more than I liked the Mater. I'm glad that we're getting more than 3 cars in this NASCAR crossover line. In my first My Thoughts episode on these, I discussed how I was kind of concerned that the only cars we'd be getting would be McQueen, Mater, and Jackson. Would I have preferred to see another race car? Yeah, probably. But am I still glad that we have more than 3 cars in this line? Yeah, totally, because that got rid of my concerns that there were only going to be 3 cars. So hopefully we see more of these guys beyond those first 3, beyond Luigi and Guido. We could keep our fingers crossed for some more race cars, because I really want to see a cruise in the NASCAR style, or like a Chick Hicks or the King would be awesome. I think these are really cool and really unique. I'd love to see more. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, make sure to vote in the poll down in the description to let me know what car you want to see me review next. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.